Did you know that despite working multiple jobs, a staggering number of people find themselves still broke month after month? In fact, over 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. The allure of the paycheck, a promise of guaranteed income every month. It's comforting, isn't it? The thought of that little piece of paper, or more likely these days, that digital notification popping up each month like clockwork. It's like a safety blanket, promising you that no matter what, you're covered. Well, at least for the basics. Sure, it's regular, it's predictable, and for many, it's a necessity. But is it the ticket to financial security? Let's be real here. Are you going to build substantial wealth just by waiting for the end of the month? Probably not. You see, the paycheck model has its limitations. It's a system designed around trading time for money, and last time I checked, we all have a finite amount of time. So, there's a ceiling to what you can earn, unless you've figured out how to add more hours to your day. If you have, do let us in on the secret. Then, there's the monster under the bed, inflation. It's constantly nibbling away at your buying power. $1 today isn't the same as $1 next year. It's like trying to fill a bathtub with the plug out. The water level, or in this case your purchasing power, is constantly dropping. And let's not forget, when you're on a paycheck, you're essentially at the mercy of someone else. You're relying on them to value your time and skills correctly and to keep needing them. That's a lot of control to hand over to someone else, don't you think? So, if your financial plan is just to keep waiting for that paycheck, you might want to rethink. It's a comfort, yes, but it's also a comfort zone. And as the saying goes, nothing ever grows in a comfort zone. So if a paycheck isn't the golden ticket to financial security, what is? Well, stick around because we're just getting started. The only way out of being broke is entrepreneurship, the act of creating and selling something of value. Now that's a phrase that packs a punch, doesn't it? It's the spark that has ignited the minds of countless innovators, the fuel that drives the engine of economic growth. We're talking about entrepreneurship, the road less traveled, but often the most rewarding. Let's break it down. What is entrepreneurship? In its simplest form, it's creating something of value and selling it. It could be a product, a service, or even an idea. But the key word here is value. It's not just about making and selling. It's about creating something that others find valuable enough to part with their hard-earned money for. Consider the story of the humble paperclip. Someone saw a need, papers were getting lost, and offices were descending into chaos. So they designed a simple yet effective solution. A small piece of bent wire that keeps everything together. That's entrepreneurship, recognizing a problem and creating a solution. But entrepreneurship isn't just about solving problems. It's also about freedom, financial independence. When you're an entrepreneur, you're not just earning a paycheck. You're building something that can grow and flourish and provide a steady stream of income. Think about some of the great entrepreneurs of our time. Take Elon Musk, for instance. He started with a small software company, sold it, and then used the proceeds to fund his next ventures, which included a little-known company called Tesla. Or consider Sarah Blakely, who started with a simple idea to make women feel more confident and comfortable in their clothes. Her company, Spanx, is now a billion-dollar brand. These entrepreneurs started small, but they had big dreams. They saw a need, created a solution, and built successful businesses. They're not just earning a paycheck, they're creating wealth. Entrepreneurship, then, is the only promising path to financial security. Yet, it's not just about selling a product or service. There's another key ingredient in the mix. So stick around because we're about to dive into the world of content creation and its role in the entrepreneurial journey. Content creation. It's the secret sauce that adds flavor to your entrepreneurial endeavor. Now, before you shrug off this concept as some fancy jargon, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it. Content creation is much more than just putting words on a page or capturing beautiful images. It's about telling a story, your story, and using it to connect with your audience on a deeper level. Imagine you're selling handmade soaps. Sure, they smell great, but why should someone choose your soaps over the countless others on the market? That's where content creation comes in. You share the story behind your soaps, the passion that goes into each batch, the unique ingredients you use, and suddenly your soaps are no longer just soaps. They're a part of a narrative that your audience can connect with. The beauty of content creation is that it's not one size fits all. It comes in different shapes and sizes, from blogging about your entrepreneurial journey to vlogging about the soap-making process, podcasting about skincare, or sharing visually appealing posts on social media. Each platform offers a unique way to reach your audience and share your story. Now here's the cherry on top. Not only does content creation build your brand and attract an audience, but it can also be a source of revenue. Yes, you heard that right. Through advertising, sponsorships, product sales, and affiliate marketing, your content can become a money-making machine. But remember, at the heart of it all, your content should provide value. It's not just about selling, but about offering something of worth to your audience. Whether it's a laugh, an insight, or a solution to a problem, your content should leave your audience better off than they were before. So you see, content creation is not just a marketing strategy. It's a way to build relationships, to provide value, and to set your entrepreneurial venture apart from the rest. While selling a product or service provides the income, content creation provides the value that keeps customers coming back for more. Let's delve into the world of successful entrepreneurs who've mastered the art of selling and content creation. They've taken the road less traveled, the one not paved with bi-weekly paychecks, but with innovation, perseverance, and customer focus. Take the case of Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She started with a hosiery design that revolutionized the undergarment industry. Instead of waiting for a paycheck, she invested her savings into a product she believed in. She created value by solving a problem for millions of women, and in turn, became the youngest self-made female billionaire in the world. Next, let's look at Elon Musk, a man who needs no introduction. He's the epitome of innovation and risk-taking. Musk has ventured into industries from electric vehicles with Tesla to space travel with SpaceX, and even tunnel digging with the Boring Company. He's constantly selling new ideas to the world, creating value where none existed before, and reaping the rewards of his entrepreneurial spirit. Then there's Gary Vaynerchuk, an entrepreneur who capitalized on the power of content creation. Starting with a family wine business, he utilized online videos to educate people about wine, transforming Wine Library into a multi-million-dollar business. Today, he's a social media mogul, providing valuable content to millions of followers and profiting through various business ventures. Finally, consider the story of Radha Vembu, the lesser-known co-founder of Zoho Corporation. She's an epitome of persistence, maintaining a low profile while building a global software company with zero external funding. Zoho's value proposition lies in its affordable and high-quality software services, a testament to selling a service and creating value that has led to immense financial success. These entrepreneurs from diverse industries and backgrounds share one common thread. They've embraced the truth that the road to wealth isn't paved with paychecks, but with the sale of products or services and the creation of value where none existed before. They've stopped waiting for their financial fate to be handed to them in an envelope every 2 weeks. Instead, they've seized control, charting their own course to financial success. These entrepreneurs show us that the path to financial security isn't through a paycheck, but through selling and adding value. It's clear that relying solely on a paycheck can leave you treading water financially. So, what's the path forward? Let's take a moment to think about entrepreneurship. The idea of starting your own business might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. You don't need a groundbreaking invention or a billion-dollar idea to get started. Rather, focus on identifying a problem you can solve or a need you can fulfill. Then, find a product or service that addresses that need. It's all about creating value. Now, let's say you've identified a product or service. The next step is to think about how you're going to sell it. This is where content creation comes into play. Content is king in today's digital world. It's how you attract customers, build trust, and establish yourself as an authority in your field. You might be thinking, I'm not a writer, or I don't know the first thing about making videos. But content creation isn't just about writing blog posts or filming vlogs. It could be as simple as sharing helpful tips on social media, hosting a podcast, or even creating an infographic. The key is to provide value to your audience, in whatever form that may be. As you embark on this journey, remember that success won't come overnight. It takes time to build a business and a brand. There will be challenges and setbacks, but don't let that deter you. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and keep improving. And most importantly, don't be afraid to ask for help. Reach out to mentors, join entrepreneur communities, and seek advice from those who've been there before. You're not in this alone. This path may not be easy, but it's the only surefire way to break free from the limitations of a paycheck. It's a journey of financial independence, of taking control of your destiny, and of creating something truly valuable. Remember, the only way to stop being broke is to sell something valuable. And there's no better time to start than now.